Welcome everybody. Welcome to our next session of lecture on human rights. Okay. So, what do you mean by human rights? Okay. So, it is the basic rights and freedom in which all human beings has to be entitled. Okay. So, these rights include the right to life, liberty, and also freedom of thought, expression, and equality before the law. All human beings are considered to be equal before the law. That is, it is the equality before the law. Okay. So this is the basic concept of human rights. Yeah. So we have the different types of human rights. Today we will be discussing about. So there are mainly 5 types of human rights. Okay, mainly major classification is 5 types of human rights, in which we have civil rights, political rights, economic rights, cultural rights, and social rights. Okay. So these are the five major 5 types of human rights. Okay. So first, today we will see about the civil rights. Okay. So what do you mean by civil rights? Okay. So these are the rights that is without civil rights, there will no civilized life for human is possible. Okay. Civilized life means civilized life. What does it mean? Civilized life means we are not having the fear of being hurt. Okay. Or some our property may be confiscated, or we may be killed, we may be attacked. We don't have all this fear. This is civilized life. With the full freedom we are living. Okay. So this is considered to be these rights are considered to be the primary rights. Okay. So better rather than other rights, civil rights is considered to be the primary rights. Okay. So here the main aim of your civil rights is to protection. Our life has to be protected. Our property has to be protected. We has to be educated. We should have a proper family. We should have the freedom of speech, expression, all these things. Okay. So these basic things are absolutely necessary for development of human being in all aspects. Okay. So in modern states and all, these are guaranteed by our constitution itself. Okay. The state is safeguarding the civil rights. Okay. Again is the encroachment by the individual or by the individual or by our government. Okay. So in civil rights, what are the basic we are having? We are having the right to life is there, right to personal liberty and freedom, right to security, right to privacy, right to home, right to own property, right to freedom from torture, and right to freedom from inhuman treatment. Okay. So these are the basic things which come under the civil rights. Right to life. Right to life is means without safety we cannot live. Okay. Either for the individual or for the society, safety is much more important. Okay. So here right to life means we have the right to life, but we don't have the right to end our life. Okay. Ending our life or suicide, it is a crime. Okay. It is a crime against the society and also against the self. Okay. So only we have the right to life. Right to family life means what? The right to family life for the human race, it is often great continuation. Every state recognize the sanctity of family life and also the institution of marriage. Okay. So one can marry once. If you are major, you can marry any person of his own choice or her own choice. Okay. And they can go and then they can proceed with their family life. Okay. So this can also deal with that bigamy, polygamy, marriage, divorce, property, rights of family, children, succession, etc. So these all are come under the right to family life. Okay. Right to education. Education is essential nowadays, as we have for survival, we need air, food, and water. The same way, education is also essential. Okay. Unless we are educated, since only we are having education, only if we are knowing about our rights, we should be able to take part or participate in the working of the society or in the government. Okay. So uneducated people, whatever the person is telling, whatever the others are telling, they will believe. Okay. Only we have a term. Okay. You people are educated. That is why whatever you people are telling will be right. Okay, so the educated person will be have the knowledge, and also he will be able to take part in the working of a society or also in the government. Okay, so nowadays all the citizens, we know that even in our state we are giving various for the people, we are giving various opportunity to every citizen that we should have the education. Okay, and we also know that in India we are having the highest literacy is in which state? It is in Kerala. Okay, so here right to education, without education we cannot grow up in our future. Okay, and next one is right to personal freedom. Okay, personal freedom is absolutely essential, not only for the physical growth but also for the mental growth of an individual. It is essential. Okay, so but so essential means, as per my freedom, we are not supposed to do whatever we like. Okay, so within the interest of the society and within the laws, we can enjoy our freedom. Okay, so next, religious freedom. Okay, if you are born in one religion, it is not that we should follow that same religion, we should not go to other religion. It is not, as a law it is not there. Okay, rights, it is not there. Okay, so we are in a democratic and secular state, so we have the religious freedom. So based on the state is doesn't imposing, oh, this area people, okay, this if it is Tinagar area means only these people should survive, this area means only these people. It is not. We can establish any region in our own in own home itself. If we are, some people will be going for churches, some people will be going for mosque. Okay, it is our own. We are having the right, religious freedom. Okay, right to freedom of thought and expression. Whatever we are thinking, okay, whatever we think, because we are educated, we people have the right to think. Okay, so we can express. Okay, we can express our views, we can express our ideas. Okay, right to freedom of movement. Okay, so we can freedom of movement means what? If so, here also many peoples are coming from different states are studying in an institution. We have the right to move. Even to abroad we can move. Okay, only to the certain area. If it is restricted area, restricted area means we are not supposed to go. If you are going, if you want to go to abroad means you can go, but within the states we can move. There is no restriction. If you are going for abroad means you should need passport, visa, all those things. But here we can within the country you can move anywhere. Okay, freedom of press. Okay, this is press is considered to be the guardian of all rights of citizen. Okay, so in a democratic and whatever views we are having, if you see we have different views, we have different expression. Sitting in home, if you are telling, no one will listen, isn't it? So it should be printed in newspapers, and also it can be given as an editorial. Okay, so our views, our whatever we want to express has to be come in a newspaper and also in the periodical. Okay, so this is also essential for spreading the education. You can write with the child education, you can go with the literacy right. Okay, so many things we can write. Okay, so here you can see a comparison chart where we are having, these are the where the countries which we are having the freedom of press. Okay, so 10 countries is having the less freedom, less press freedom. Okay, North Korea, okay, China, Vietnam, all these countries are having less freedom. Okay, so they cannot. In India we can whatever we feel, we are free to express our views and ideas, but still there are countries which they cannot express their views and ideas. Okay, then is the right to equality. So this is what we were dealing. Okay, in a democratic state all are equal. There is no discrimination based on the religion, based on the color, based on the sex, based on the language, based on the caste, whatever may be, we all are equal. Everyone, it has given an equal opportunity to develop, and everyone is equal under the law. Okay, under the law we all are equal. Then right to justice is what? To save weak and poor, right to get the justice is also given. Okay, if this rights is not given, many people we can, if I need, if a poor people, he can go for the this one, he can go for the court to get his justice. Okay, so so we can move. Okay, Freedom to form associations. We are free to form associations. Many association, if we have a base for our cultural individual, we can register our you know it is there are many NGOs are there, isn't it? Non-government organizations are there. They will be doing. We can register it. Okay, once we can register, and we can also go for that. Go for the activities beyond that. We can form. Okay, only is that it should not be harmful to any individual. Okay, so I'm forming a association, and it should not harm any other. Okay, cultural freedom. So we can have whatever we have the right to cultural. Okay, so we can develop our own language, our own folk ways, and our own literatures and all. Okay, so right to contract means what? We are right to have the free contract with others. This is essential civilized life. Without this, social, economic, political relations cannot be established. Okay, so these are so whatever we have seen, these are our basic these are the points which come under the civil rights. Okay, then freedom to own property. We can own a property. We can own in a property in any state. Okay, and also freedom from torture. No one is there is no rights for anyone to torture us. Okay, and also all should be treated as a human. There is right to freedom from inhuman treatment. So inhuman treatment also should not be there. Okay, freedom of privacy, freedom of security. So these all comes under the civil rights. Okay, so here we have so today we have seen about the what are the points which are come under the civil rights. Okay, so hope civil rights is clear for you. Okay, so next so hope we can stop here. Next video we will be discussing about the political rights. What are the political rights? What has to be, what are the main points which are coming under the political rights? Okay, so until then, thank you all, have a nice day.